Bonjour Year 9 and welcome to your second lesson of the day, and today you're looking at mes vacances, my holidays. Here's a list of equipment. You should have this from period 1 anyway, it hasn't changed at all, so just keep your knowledge organiser open and wordreference.com, but pause if you need to. Thank you for uploading all your previous work on class charts. Please remember to email me any questions about the activities in this lesson, and there's my email address. Please also remember to upload class charts alongside the relevant lesson. So put the period 1 lesson against period 1 on class charts, and then put this lesson against the period 2 lesson for today's lesson in class charts, so that you get an achievement point for both, and I can mark it all as submitted. Merci. Copiez la date, jeudi 2 juillet, et le titre, mes vacances, my holiday, and the objective, l'objectif, to describe holidays using 3 different tenses all together now. Last lesson was just the future, but now you're going to bring all 3 tenses in together to talk about your holidays. Make sure that you underline neatly the date and title. Merci. Pause to do that now. And here's your do activity. It should take about 5 minutes. I want you to write the following sentences in your exercise book in English, and then next to them translate them into French. So this is directly from last lesson. So think about last lesson just an hour ago or less, and see how you can answer these for me. Try not to look in your book, please. Okay, let's check those answers then. I'm going to go to summer camp. Je vais aller en colo. Make sure you've got je vais and then aller in the infinitive. 2. I'm going to have fun. Je vais m'amuser. Again, make sure amuser has its er ending. 3. I'm going to buy a cap for my father. Je vais acheter une casquette pour mon père. Make sure acheter has its er ending as an infinitive. Et 4. I'm going to do a sailing course. Je vais faire un stage de voile. Okay, make sure that faire is complete with its re ending. Okay, really well done, Year 9. I'm now going to pass you on to Monsieur Boulis, who's going to teach the end of the lesson. Merci beaucoup. Au revoir.
So for our first activity today, I want us to revise the use of the future tense. So let's have a look at this phrase, acheter des cadeaux, which we saw before, and that means to buy presents. Now you know it's to buy at the beginning because acheter ends in er, so it is an infinitive. So in the future tense, what you need to add to it is I'm going, because then you've got the phrase I'm going to buy presents, and then that makes it future. So repeat after me. Je vais acheter des cadeaux. Tu vas acheter des cadeaux. Il va acheter des cadeaux. Elle va acheter des cadeaux. On va acheter des cadeaux. Nous allons acheter des cadeaux. Vous allez acheter des cadeaux. Ils vont acheter des cadeaux. Elles vont acheter des cadeaux. Okay, so that makes it your full paradigm of acheter des cadeaux in the near future tense. Now, of course, it's not the first time we see that tense, so a very quick reminder that the only thing you have to add is going to. So I am going to, you are going to, he is going to, and so on and so forth. Which in French, you've got 6 different possibilities, which is vais, va, va, allons, allez, vont, which you've got in front of you on the screen. Of course, you need to know that verb aller really well in order to create the near future, because after that you only need to know the infinitive, which you can find very easily, and then that's it, you've got the phrase you want to say. Very quick reminder that vais goes with je, so that je vais, then tu vas, then il, elle, on va, nous allons, vous allez, ils, elles vont. Knowing that, what I want you to do now, can you write down the English in your exercise book and then try to retranslate those sentences back in French and see how you get on. Give yourself a good 2-3 minutes to do that, and if you're really stuck, well then press play again so you can see the correction. Here is the correction to your work. Well done if you didn't need it and you were able to do it without any help. Press pause, double check that you've got everything correct in your exercise book, and then press play when you're ready for your next activity. For the next activity, what I want you to do, I want you to do some Quizlet practice. So follow the link that is on class charts, complete the activities, learn, write and spell, and then test yourself. You can press pause, spend 10 minutes learning Allez on Quizlet, and then press play when you're ready for some practice exercises. As promised, let's do a practice exercise. And for that first one, I just want you to complete these near future sentences with the correct form of Allez. So write down numbers 1 to 6 and just write down the one word that is missing in the middle. That shouldn't take you more than 1 minute to do that. Press pause and then press play when you're ready to continue. So let's have a look at the correction. Vous, after vous, of course, you put aller, ending EZ. After je vais, after nous allons, after ils vont, after tu vas, and after elle va. And that was the order. Now make sure you tick if you got it right, put a cross if it's wrong, and then take correction. For our next activity, I want you to translate the following sentences into French. Now remember that there won't be any is or are or am before going when you're translating it. Press pause, write down numbers 1, 2 and 3, make sure you also write the English because those sentences may be useful later during the class, and then press play again when you're ready to see the correction. Here is the correction to your work. So first, he is going, it's easy, it's il va. Then you had to think about how to say to play football, and then finally this morning. So it goes, il va jouer au foot ce matin. So 3 different sections, il va, then jouer au foot, then ce matin. Give yourself a tick for all the sections you got right. So that's a maximum of 3 ticks for this phrase. For the second one, so you had to think we are going, so that's nous allons, then to visit the castle, and finally tomorrow. So that's nous allons visiter, or on va, of course, if you want to be informal, un château demain. And the last one, so once again, maximum of 3 ticks for number 2, and the last one, je vais regarder la télé dans ma chambre. So je vais first, then regarder la télé, then dans ma chambre. So that's 3 ticks as well for the last one, giving you a total score out of 9. Please make sure you write it so that teacher can check how well you've done on this practice exercise. Press pause, make sure you've taken correction thoroughly, and then press play when you're ready for the next activity. So this next activity is going to take you quite some time because I want you to put everything we've been studying the last 2 weeks together and write about your holiday. So you can go back into your exercise book and refer to your notes at any time, I do not mind. But I want you to include at least 4 activities you normally do, who with, and your opinions about it. So where do you go on holiday, what do you do, and what do you think of it? And then put another paragraph in the past tense, at least 4 activities you did, who with, and your opinions about it. Now when I'm talking about opinions, it's of course reasons that follows, as well as, well, you actually need to do it for every single activity, not just one per paragraph. And the last one, future tense, same thing. So I want 3 distinct paragraphs, about 30 words long, including activities, who with, and opinions, and reasons, of course. Try to use connectives as well, as much as you can. You can now press pause, complete this activity, and then press play when you're ready for what comes next.
Bon travail, great work Year 9. Please remember to upload pictures of your work onto class charts, as I said, lesson 1 against the homework or classwork for lesson 1 and lesson 2 just now against the lesson 2 on class charts, so that you can get double, obviously, the achievement points, and I can mark your work properly against the correct lesson. Merci beaucoup, au revoir.